guys, so this is not a scary Halloween video, but all of my October videos have that intro, so I'm really sorry. Hope that didn't confuse anyone. Hey guys, and welcome to our lipstick. So today I am doing this absolutely beautiful JLo Inspired makeup tutorial. So about a month ago I put out one of these videos, my very first one of these celebrity inspired tutorials, and it was the one on Taylor Swift, and I loved the way that looked. I thought it turned out absolutely gorgeously. So I asked you guys what you wanted to see me do next, which celebrity, and one of my subscribers suggested JLo. And you know, I went into this being really nervous about it because I am super pale and JLo is like the queen of like beautiful tanned bronze skin. So I actually used contour and bronzer today, which is a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I'm loving the way it looks. I feel really beautiful in this look. I think it's extremely wearable for every day. Maybe not everyone's kind of everyday, but my everyday. So I really love the way this turned out, and I really hope you guys like this video. So if you would like to see how I achieved this look here, just keep on watching. It's with my NYX Angel Veil primer, and I'm just going to put this all over my face. And the reason I'm using this is because it gives the face kind of this natural blurring effect. It blurs out your pores and any imperfections. It's really great when you have any acne marks, because it naturally just kind of glides over those acne marks and just blurs them out. Makes it really easy to cover your face with foundation. It's going to be a mix of two different foundations. The first one is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Healthy Luminous Makeup Foundation. This is drugstore. And the other one here is the Hello Flawless Oil-Free Oxygen Wow Brightening Makeup from Benefit. I'm just going to mix these two together. They're very similar in color and consistency. I just like to use the Oxygen Wow with this Dream Lumi one because it gives me a little bit more coverage when I do it that way. Today with a brush, and the brush I'm using is this Ulta buffing brush. For her highlighting underneath her eyes and the high points of her face. She always has this gorgeous kind of like tan glow, but then she's very, very highlighted under the eyes. So I'm going to be using my Radiant Creamy Concealer. The one that I have is the lightest one in Chantilly. I use this on a normal basis to hide my blemishes and stuff. But because I'm using a little bit more warm foundation, this is going to act more like a highlighter rather than a normal concealer. So I'm going to keep it underneath the eyes and on the high points of my face. To brows, and I'm not really going to mimic the shape of Jennifer's brows too much. I'm just really going to fill in my own natural brows. She just has kind of very beautifully filled in, nicely shaped brows. So that's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to fill mine in as I normally would, just use a brow powder and a brow gel. I am going to go in and set the rest of my face, especially these under eyes, before the makeup starts to crease. So I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, and I take a mix of these two colors here, the pink and the yellow, and just mix them together and then set my under eyes. Because I want to keep kind of a more dewy, glowy finish, I'm going to be using the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Ethereal Light. It's this gorgeous kind of highlight setting powder, and I'm going to set the T-zone of my face and only the T-zone. So I'm going to leave the rest not set at all. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to be using a contour crayon to give me that gorgeous kind of JLo glow. So the crayon that I'm going to be using, let me find it real quick. Alright, so the crayon I'm using, this is a Smashbox step-by-step contour stick. And this is the lightest one. It comes in the package with a light contour, a light highlight, and a light bronzing stick. The one I'm using is the contour stick, and it just looks like this. It's like a very creamy crayon type of formula. It's a cream contour, and what I'm going to be doing, I have hair in my eye, my cheekbone, which is actually, I can see it naturally kind of right here. And I like to go right under the line there and just bring it out this far. I stop about here because I have a natural kind of dimple right there. so I don't go beyond the dimple, otherwise it looks very strange. So we do blend out this harsh line so it won't look like this, but I do that on both sides here and stop at the dimple. If you don't have dimples, you can go pretty much as far as you want, so it's really kind of up to you. Then I'm going to take it up into the hairline, go around my hairline like this, in that shape here. Doesn't have to be perfect. Then I'm also going to carve out the chin. I don't need a ton of definition on the chin, but it never hurts. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this dual fiber stippling brush. The dual fiber helps really to kind of disperse the product around. It doesn't soak up a ton of extra product, but it gets rid of these harsh lines. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the stippling brush kind of on an angle on its side and start to blend in the contour of the cheek. And what I'm doing is I'm blending to the side and then upward, so that it kind of goes up the cheek like this. I'm not bringing it down. This part here I'm going to keep completely contour free because we're creating that shadow right under the cheekbone. And then once I get up into the hairline, this I'm going to do kind of circular motions like this, bringing it up into the hairline. So I'm not really bringing it down on the forehead, I'm just sweeping it back. This is kind of the opposite of the cheekbone. You want to blend it downward. Portions that you feel like maybe you brought the contour down a little bit too far, like over here, just take your foundation brush and just sweep over that and fix it up. I'm just going to sharpen the line there. I like to fix the forehead a little bit. So when you're super pale like I am, sometimes even the slightest contour can look way too harsh. So I do like to fix it a little bit if I feel like it's too much. Especially if I went too close to the mouth with blending. Just use your foundation brush and fix that up a little bit. Bronzer, and the bronzer I like to use is the IT Cosmetics CC Radiance Ombre Bronzer. It's a really great bronzer for the pale people in the world because it's not too warm and it's really, really subtle. So when you put it on, it just gives you a beautiful kind of glow. And I'm just going to be using my Real Techniques buffing brush to put this on. I'm going to be dipping in a mix between the two darker colors. Just dip my brush in there ever so slightly, tap off the extra, and then I'm going to go just slightly under the contour. And then once I get down the cheeks, I'm going to go slightly above the contour, kind of more on the cheek area. And then again on the chin area, just right over the contour. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Up, we're going to move on to blush. And the blush that I'm going to be using today is actually a nude blush. It's the Clinique Nude Pop. Clinique Cheek Pop in Nude Pop. And it's just a very natural looking blush. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm going to use that because I'm keeping the face very glowy and natural. Just going to pop this on the apples of my cheeks here, sweeping it up into the contour and the bronzer. So it's all one kind of cohesive, beautiful looking cheek. Just giving me a little bit of extra color there. And the highlighter I'm using is a illuminating powder from Ulta. This one is called Yellow Diamond Illuminator. It's a goldy kind of illuminator. I thought this would be gorgeous with her bronzy kind of gold skin. So I'm going to be using this. It's got really beautiful flecks of gold shimmer in here. And I'm going to just apply that with my Real Techniques contour brush. Put this on all the high points of my face. So we're gonna get the nose, the bridge of the nose and the tip of the nose. Whew, I didn't tap off that extra, so we're gonna be real glowy. We'll get the top of the cheekbones. I'm sure you can see that because that is this is a good highlighter. Then we'll get the Cupid's bow. And then I'm also going to be highlighting the forehead because all of her looks are super, super bronzy and glowy, and that's what I want to achieve today. So I'm going to start out by putting down some of the Urban Decay Primer Potion just to keep my eye makeup from creasing. Very, very neutral with the eyes, and she does tend to lean a little bit more towards cool tones rather than warm tones. So that's what I'm going to be using today. I'm actually going to be using this awesome palette that I got from Nordstrom. This is the MAC, what is this called? It's their like MAC Most Popular palette. It was a Nordstrom exclusive, so you can only get it at Nordstrom online if they have any left. So it's their most popular like MAC eyeshadow, which is a really gorgeous kind of shimmery brown. It's just absolutely beautiful, and it looks a lot like one of the makeup looks she was wearing on the red carpet. So I wanted to use that. Everything that she does is very, very just basic and kind of neutral. She doesn't go insane with the eyes. Very rarely does she do anything other than a basic look. So that's all I'm going to do today, is be using pretty much just that eyeshadow and a little bit darker one. So I'm going to start out with a flat topped brush and just dip my brush into the Satin Taupe, and I'm going to apply that to the entire eyelid. Too, like I do. So I am going to bring this up, some more color up onto the hood, but I'm not going to use Satin Taupe. I'm going to use a different color. Let's grab a new brush here. I'm going to actually be using this gorgeous kind of burgundy shade here, right next to the Satin Taupe, that I'm going to blend a little bit into the crease and up above onto my hood. And this is really going to help us blend out the Satin Taupe, as well as create a beautiful transition color. NYX eyeliner pencil, real cheapy from the drugstore. Just gonna line the lower lash line with this. Same little smudger brush, or actually I'm gonna grab this Real Techniques accent brush, dip into the Satin Taupe again, and just bring that along the lower lash line as well, right over that brown eyeliner. Highlight, and the inner corner highlight I'm going to use is this gorgeous shade right up here. It's kind of a pinky gold kind of shimmery color. It's very similar to what she's wearing in the picture. So I'm just going to grab that on another flat shaded brush and just put that in the inner corner. Curling the lashes, and I'm going to apply some mascara. The mascara I'm going to apply is this is the MAC False Lashes Extreme Black. I just have a sample size of this, but it's really, really great because I don't love false lashes. I just have a difficult time with them. So I'm just going to use this instead today. And I find that JLo doesn't have overly extravagant eyelashes in all of her looks. So I'm just going to leave it at this. So I'm going to curl my lashes real quick and apply this mascara. Last step, which is lips. And JLo is notorious for her nude lips. And it's a very difficult thing for me to find a nude that looks good on my skin tone being so pale. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to mix two different color lipsticks today. I'm going to use the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. This one is in London. It's kind of a brownie nude. And then I'm going to mix over the top one of these Rimmel London Provoca lips over the top. This is the one in pink. It's number Dare to Pink, number 110. And I'm going to mix that over the top. So I'm just going to show you how I do this real quick. So as you can see, London is a gorgeous kind of browny nude, but I want to take down some of the brown and burnt orangeness of this and put the pink over it. So I'm just going to mix that over real quick before it starts to dry too much. One last step that I'm going to do before I completely forget is I'm going to be taking the illuminating powder that I use to highlight my face, and we're just going to go right under the brow bone with that just to make all of the highlighting completely cohesive, completely together. So this is the completed JLo inspired makeup look. I hope you guys really like this video. This is slowly becoming my new kind of makeup favorite videos to film, these celebrity inspired tutorials. I feel like they're turning out really, really gorgeous. Like this is a makeup look that I would wear all the time. So I'm feeling really good about it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching. I put out new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and thank you so much. Have a great day.